is very annoying and very painful. I could do an ASMR video with this because when you get close, it sounds like a plastic carrier bag. Hey everyone, it's been a while since I did one of these best and worst handbag videos, and when I've done them in the past, I've actually had quite a few of you saying that they're helpful, for the reason being that with a lot of this stuff, it's not really until you own it and you live with it that you figure out some of the downsides, whether it's excessive wear and tear or whether the item's just difficult to close, irritating to use. These are just my thoughts. You might own these bags and feel completely differently about them, but this is what I've experienced. The first bag is this. That doesn't look very nice there, does it? It's quite a nice bag. It looks a bit weird. This is the Bottega Jody bag, which I feel is a really popular bag right now. You can actually get this in the larger size, and that's what I'm going to say. This bag for daily use is even for evening use, this bag is the most annoying bag to work with. Let me show you why. Fitting your stuff in it, it spills out. If I put some stuff in it, so I've got a phone, a card holder, there's already a lipstick in here, but when you start putting your stuff in, fits quite a decent amount, I will say. Someone actually told me this, one of you told me that the closure is annoying. So can you see, in order to close the bag, the zip's kind of tucked in there. Here we go. And then you have to to properly close it, you have to flip the bag and like put it to there. So now it's closed. That in the daytime, forget it. Even in the evening. So I wore this out a couple of weeks ago. I love the look of the bag. I think it looks really cool. I don't know if you can see in this picture, but it's actually just open. And whenever I use it, I don't bother closing it because it's so annoying. And opening it is not easy either because where the zip is. The next bag is one that I love to hate. Honestly, this bag is the most annoying. Can any of you guess what it is? Probably. It's the boy bag from Chanel. And I feel the reason why I talk about this a lot is because it's one that's really popular, and it's one that I bought off the back of it being popular and it looking really cool, but actually it's the most frustrating bag to own. And I have not used this bag in 5 years. It sits on the shelf and I haven't used it in that long. Things that are annoying about it, first of all, its design and its sharp corners means that it wears so quickly. Forgot to mention as well, in addition to the hopefully that's showing, in addition to the wear on the corners, the gold has started to rub off around the edge of this, and it's gone a bit silver tone around the edge. And that happened really quickly. That's the scratch I was telling you about that I did early on. When I bought this bag, I remember there's a scratch on it actually, which I remember seeing really early on when I was using it, and I was like, oh my god, how have I done that to my bag? And it's just because of the way the corners are designed. They just wear so easily. The other really annoying thing about them, there are 3 annoying things: the wear and tear. The other annoying thing, which I can't stand, is if you look how squashed in it is here. That's something that cannot be helped, because when you are wearing it on your shoulder, you know how you do that? Your elbow is naturally slightly squeezing the bag. That can't be helped unless you hold it like this. And that's not why we buy bags, is it? We buy them to be able to use. So because you're doing that, you squeeze in the bag, it gets a saggy bottom, and no one wants a saggy bottom. Furthermore, the third thing that's annoying is the chain handle, because it knots itself up. But the thing that I can't stand about it the most, can you see these two bobbly bits? When you are wearing this bag crossbody and it's around your neck, I'm going to take my hair out to demonstrate this, but when your hair's down, when you have your hair down, I don't want to do this to myself because it's painful. It's already done it. Ow. Can you see? My hair is now wrapped in that. That is very annoying and very painful when you're at the checkout and there's people behind you and they want you to hurry up and move on. This is why I really think that you would find this bag annoying. The next is a bag that I love, and I would never ever sell this bag, and I am glad that I bought it, but it is the mini size Lady Dior. For an evening, or if you don't carry too much around with you, this bag's fine. But as a day bag, it's quite irritating, particularly when the bag is new. See, it's doing it now. When the bag is new, you have to really work to get that to go back in. When you're out in the day, if you're in and out of your bag, let's say you've gone shopping or something, or you want to just be able to quickly grab your phone, I end up not using that. I end up putting my stuff and it all spills out the top. It's all like, where is my phone? So this is what happens. And I don't even have, this isn't even a large size phone. This is the iPhone 10 or 11 or something, and it's not the plus size. It's fine with my little fold up Samsung, but this is what happens. On an evening, I can live with that. I don't mind. The bag's really cute. I don't really care. But in the daytime, I find that quite annoying. And then the final most annoying, this is the most annoying bag in the world, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that. It's frustrating and it's actually noisy. I could do an ASMR video with this because when you get close, it sounds like a plastic carrier bag. This is a bag from Stella McCartney. Forget what it's called. You can get it in a few different sizes, and it's annoying for multiple reasons. First of all, it's noisy. Secondly, it's overly saggy. I don't know whether you can see that, but when I use it, I feel that it kind of loses its shape totally. The other annoying thing about it is when you actually try and get in and out of it, the chain bit is so heavy, even on both sides actually. It's so heavy that it really does fall open, and I really find that when I get to checkouts and stuff, it doesn't, the lining also collapses on itself, and it becomes really, really annoying to find your stuff and get your wallet out, for example. Generally speaking, I find this to be the most irritating bag that I own. I haven't actually used this since 2016. I actually have more annoying bags than that to show you, but I didn't want this video to be all doom and gloom. So now I'm going to move on to some of what I find to be the best, most practical and the most easy to use in the daytime. I've got two, both are bucket bags. Depends on whether you like bucket bags or not. They're not for everyone, but I wouldn't use them for in an evening, but I like them for in the day because they're easy to get in and out of. This one is from Prada, and I really think that with the reissue bag, I've always said that I feel that's a trend bag, and I don't think it's going to stay around. Whereas the good thing with the bucket bag is even if Chanel and Prada don't make these two anymore, the bucket bag is a classic enough shape that it just sort of works. This is also quite well priced. When I bought it, it was around £700 or £800. I'm not sure what it is now. I'm assuming that it's under 1,000 because it should be for what it is. It's really nice, but you know what I mean. These bags, at the moment, all of these bags are hitting a price where I wouldn't pay the money for them. Personally, I feel that what you're getting for the price is not quality, and it's just not worth it, and everything across the board has got so expensive. This is a fantastic bag that I use loads. I bought this in 2020. It was £2,600, which as Chanel goes is not a lot. It is a lot, but you know, their stuff's like £5,000–6,000 now, so as that goes, it was, you know, it was a pretty good price. It has a non-removable chain, but the chain is perfect if you want to wear it crossbody. The bag, for me, the bag sits at the perfect height, but the security aspect of it, I rarely do the bag up. So to do the bag up, you just pull the sort of chain thing here, but I don't even bother doing it because from a security point of view, when you're using it, the chain pulls it in slightly, and you can get in and out of it, get your stuff in and out. There's no flap to bother you, but you feel secure. Although this bag probably doesn't exist now, have a look at bucket bags in general, because what you tend to find is because they're a simpler design from all of the brands, they tend to be cheaper, but you can often get a really decent size one, like a big size one, and it's cheaper than something that's more intricate with flaps or zips on top of it. This is the most practical bag for in the day. Alma BB, you're not gonna believe this. Let me show you this. Are you someone who likes to carry a bottle of water with you? I am, I'm always thirsty. And if I take out this, I have an empty bottle here. It fits in. Look. Fits in at the bottom of the bag, no problem. And can you see how much room you still have to put your stuff in? Putting the water in, I find, doesn't limit the amount of stuff that I can put in it. And also, sometimes when you put water in a bag, let's say like this, it stretches and distorts the shape of the bag. This doesn't, because it's just a perfect fit. Then 2 finals that are perfect. If you like the Lady Dior, and you were thinking, oh, I was going to get the mini size, maybe because it's cheaper or just because you like it, but you're thinking, I can see now how that bag might be quite annoying. Great on an evening, but if I want to use it in the day, I might find that annoying. I really recommend the medium size. This is another bag that easily will fit your bottle of water. This is why this is always a bag that I end up taking out. Can you see? No problem. No problem at all. Fits in perfect. Look, there's even room. This also comes with a crossbody strap that doesn't really work crossbody. It's not long enough for that, but it does work perfectly on the shoulder. This is a bag that I use the Lady Dior's in the medium size the most out of all of the bags that I've got, because they are so practical, they look so classy and so classic, and I just really love them. And then my good old favourite, the Laurent camera bag. This colour I love. It's like cream with a tiny bit of grey in it. Forget the actual name of the colour. I will link to this bag below, because did I get a discount on this? I actually bought this, it's kind of weird, but back in August, it was our wedding anniversary. And what we did, and it was so much fun, is we went to where we got married and we hired a photographer and we reenacted our wedding photos. Not in the wedding dress and all of that, because David still fits him, like his suit, and my dress still fits me, but we thought it would kind of be weird. And so we went dressed in smart clothes, how we dress now, and we reenacted the photos, and it was so much fun. And I saw this bag and I was like, it kind of reminds me of like a wedding bag, and I was like, I'm gonna use as an excuse to get it, my wedding anniversary. And when it turned up, it was the perfect colour. But anyway, this is a great bag. You can't remove the straps, but why would you want to be honest, because there's no top handle. It's got an adjustable strap on the side that works crossbody or on the shoulder. I love this for crossbody though. I love that you've got the tassel on the side, which is removable if you find that annoying. Guess what? Fits your bottle of water as well. Let me show you this. Fits your bottle of water. Look how much space you've still got in that bag as well to fit your stuff. Are you even seeing how much space there is? This is like a brilliant bag. And you know, another thing, if you're thinking, well, I don't want my bottle of water at the bottom of the bag where I've got to rummage for it, put your stuff in here first and put the water on the top. Simple. I paid $1,090 for it, I think, from memory. There are at the moment, I saw this bag in like a really pale grey at Bicester Village, and it was $875, and I saw that last week. So if you are around Bicester, or if you're thinking of going, maybe even give the store a call and say, I'm after that bag. I'm going to link to that video below, because if you want to see the actual colour of it before you phone them up or something, go and watch that video. And I took photos. I took covert photos. These are just my opinions and just my findings, by the way. These are just things that I have observed and experienced with these bags. Don't let me necessarily put you off. I would always say that the videos are just kind of opinion. That's all they are. So if you're thinking, oh, I really wanted that bag, but it looks annoying, go and check it out, because it might be able to work for you. The one that I find the most annoying, besides the Stella McCartney, is definitely the Bottega bag. That bag is really annoying, although it looks amazing. I love how it looks. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.